Do another video right here, right now. So there's like these funny little things people that they think is just, it's like an ongoing occurrence. And it really is really making me angry. You know, people go into my backpack or they go into my vehicle. Right now I have a rental and I have stuff missing. I went and bought something, somebody, and it's the stupidest thing, but to take it out of my backpack, and I use it every day. It's like a small hygiene item that you use, and to steal it, and then I go get it back and put it in my backpack and then steal it again, and I go get it again. You know, that's like, just smash your hands. And you know, if you're stealing my cards, if you go into my storage unit and you're changing my cards, you're stealing stuff, I'm gonna track my cards down and I'm gonna find you, because that's not a joke. And it was even, I had a swatch that belonged to a particular player, and I think it was like a one of two, and somebody went to the bank and they switched it out. And these girls and these guys, they work for like the NSA or an agency somewhere, or even a foreign agency. Like I was at a bank the other day, sitting there at Chase Bank in Tempe, and this Arab dude's talking about murdering Jews and the president's daughter. And you know, there's a couple families here in America that are affiliated with the Jews. I mean, I'm not Jewish, you know, I don't go to, you know, wherever. So that needs to be addressed, man. We shouldn't have these people in banks here in America that are foreign. That makes me real angry. And I'll listen to voicemails about that, because these people need to be removed in the middle of the night or in broad daylight in front of everybody, so they understand that you don't act this way in America no more. The message needs to be sent clearly. You know, I left the same voicemail with those people angry about something, because these girls, they don't belong going into my vehicle or going, you know, one day, it was like I was on my way to the F1 races in Las Vegas, so I needed to get to my storage unit and grab some gear, you know, my F1 shirt that I wanted, and I couldn't get into my storage because somebody went into my vehicle, went into my backpack, and they took my key. My storage key and my mailbox key was on the same little ring, and I searched the vehicle twice and it's gone. So I couldn't get into my storage unit before I left. And then somebody over there on the walkie-talkie, they've had people at the storage unit on their little walkie-talkies, and they'll say some stupid ass shit. Like, oh, we thought it'd be so hilarious and funny you couldn't get into your locker, you know, your storage unit before you left. And I come all the way back on Monday to get my vehicle from the IAA Insurance Auto Auction in Phoenix, is where it was. And there's the keys to my storage unit and mailbox, sitting in that vehicle that I went through 4 or 5 times, making sure there's nothing left. And those people caused further damage to my vehicle, and Progressive Insurance was part of it. And I've gotten on here and I've claimed that Progressive Insurance, the corporate office in Mayfield, Ohio, is trying to murder American military families and their kids. And these agents that you can't find them. They're like, we work remotely. They're using fake numbers. They're bouncing. They could be sitting in Florida or California, and they'll use a local number from your area. So that's another thing that has me pissed off. Somebody had better do something about that, man, because these people, they have family members that are cops and sheriffs, just like the ones that want to murder American presidential families, whether they're in California or New York City or Florida or Texas, wherever these presidential families reside. And that is something that needs to be taken care of immediately. Take the most dangerous ones out first. So I'm warning you, if you're taking things of mine, I'm going to find you. A year ago, it was my Fuji gear bag during Turkey Day in Malibu, California. I called the Malibu sheriffs. I told the lady, I said, ma'am, some of my things are tracked. I don't appreciate these people. I don't care if it was whole families from Hollywood. They're extremely rich. Their dad's a superstar with a star on the sidewalk, or they call themselves like they think they're just a little Illuminati or what have you. But people even have some smart ass comments about it, like, oh, it don't matter. If they wanted to take your stuff, they can just take your stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm ready to hurt some people over this. You can sit there and switch things out, take things of mine, attack me. Recently here, there was, when I was in Las Vegas, I seen a group of youngsters, maybe 24, around that age. They were dispersing some type of spray into the air. This was like right outside the Venetian, near the, I guess like the grandstand area, the high class area where you have to pay and you get to sit up higher and you can see the racist cars go by. Because if you're standing on ground level, you're definitely not going to see the cars sit so low to the ground. You're not going to see them. You just hear them go by. That's it. You can't even see them. That's how low they sit. You're not going to see them. You got to be elevated like 15 feet off the ground to see them. So I don't know who they're trying to kill, but I guarantee you, I think I heard there was at least 4 spray teams that were going around in Las Vegas spraying stuff around. And I guarantee you they're going to unleash something that is going to be worse than COVID, man. They keep putting out these reports, and they're like, I don't know what kind of crap it is, if it's on Steve Quayle or whatever. But they're like, oh, Mr. Gates says, there's supposed to be billions of people dead. Well, I think the real Mr. Bill Gates is dead. And the only one we see is his clones. They had some sort of thing going on in the UK. I think there was like a showing of someone who resembled Mr. Gates, but they were like acting like they were real angry. And I believe the UK is part of trying to murder American military people too. The MI6, the British intelligence, because they don't like America. I don't care. They're involved in something dirty here in the United States of America, and they should not. They should not be. Just like with these Arabs. These Arabs are mad because I've been getting on here. It doesn't matter if you're a royal family, a dignitary, a diplomat. There's been, these Saudis coming over here, or Qatar, or from other Arab nations, and they've murdered people here, and then they fly back home and laugh about it because, like, oh, we went to America and we murdered a bunch of people, Christians and stuff. Whether you're black or white or Mexican, that's all they want to do is murder Christians off, man. Because the military don't care. It's already been reported. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the big-ass debates going on. Most of the guys, we know what we're talking about, man. And this is real serious, man. Because now we're having cops and sheriffs who are supposed to murder the president, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff are not talking about it. They should put out a public statement about it. You're over there and you're worried about Ukraine. Nobody gives a shit about Ukraine, man. It was a war that didn't even need to happen. If Russia wanted Crimea, then let them have it. If they wanted those 2 little, Donetsk and Luhansk, then you should have let them have it and left it alone, man. Because the Crimea Peninsula was once the first Navy port of Russia. And then it was transferred and it was given to like 4 different countries that have owned that little stupid ass peninsula. So now we have this huge, massive war that's taken place for 2 years with how many dead on both sides. And it didn't even need to happen if the politicians in America just said, okay, you know, Russia's angry and pissed off. They took part of the Ukraine back. They took the peninsula that was once theirs. Okay? That would be like if Florida was given to Cuba a long time ago and they owned the whole state of Florida and America's first Navy port was there, and then America decided they wanted it back, so they kicked everyone out. Right? That's the same situation. I don't care. Same situation, man. You know, I'm getting really sick and tired of these Arabs, their threats, their attitude. Once again tonight, there was some Arab dude showed up, made some threatening comments. I mean, you're more than welcome to a war and a fight. You certainly are, man. Because I don't believe in your ways, and I don't care how much oil you have. That doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter how much money you have in oil. You know, there's this princess. I'm getting really sick and tired of her. Like, I'm gonna contact her embassy and her people to tell them that what she's doing is very dangerous. It's not a game anymore. You know, I had this run-in with a princess in Las Vegas, and then it ended up with me being shoved out into the hallway and getting lost in Las Vegas, not even helping me get into an Uber, taking me back to the Rio. It was like wandering around, staggering. Her and I were hammered drunk, or they put some crap in our drinks at the club that we're at, the Hoxana nightclub. Lost $700, $800 that was stolen from me. My card's gone. Yeah, real pissed off at you. And it's not going to ever be forgotten or forgiven. You know what? I'm ready to do some stuff about that. The way you Arab families, your royal Arab families, come over here and threaten people. And then you think you could just do all kinds of other stuff as well. And it's several countries over there, even the UAE. Bunch of royal family members from the UAE. So I don't know. That's what I have to say tonight. People just doing stuff, taking my things. You're being warned, because I will do something about it, man. Or lady, whoever. Because I'm really pissed off about that now. And it's definitely not a joke. I've been sitting here, doing what I'm doing on purpose for a specific reason. Because of what took place somewhere else in a different state. And it makes me really angry that I sit around or I go to the casino and I wait for some hot ass chick, or I tell her, hey, you look really nice, you look really good, and then it's like you act completely retarded or stupid. And that's really pissing me off. That's why I told those people I called last night, you know, whoever these girls are from the Air Force or the CIA or the NSA or the DIA or whoever they're from, or if they're from foreign intelligence groups or whatever, you've been warned to just stay away from me. Mariana, Sarah, Samantha, Jacilia, Brianna, probably like 15 other girls I've seen. Some of you girls are Marine Corps intelligence girls, Army intelligence. You don't do anything to help me. You know, there's been people here talking about murdering American military families where I sit, and still they're allowed to operate here and collect a paycheck. That's weird, man. And I lose this job or another job, or I lose this job or another job. Having trouble with people here. bunch of Mexicans talking about murdering Americans, or hey, we hate you because there was supposed to be the Mexican invasion. We're supposed to kill Americans. We're supposed to kill people at Luke Air Force Base or the Air Force Base down in Tucson. I was going down to Tucson working for this company, Skyline, washing windows, getting threats from the people that work for the Arizona Department of Occupational Safety and Health. And even here in Phoenix, when they're located next to one of the Phoenix police departments. And that's weird, man, that these people have a Arizona State paying job, and Governor Katie Hobbs and the Arizona State Attorney General's office pretend to know nothing about it. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. What are you saying? You know exactly what's going on. And I've asked for some help on dealing with that, because I should not have lost my job. I even reached out to the United States Air Force Inspector General to file complaints about it, and I'm not even part of the Air Force. So whose job is it here to save somebody that's in a F-22 or a F-35 or whatever jets you got over there? It's not my job. If you get shot down in Iran or over there flying over Syria, it's not my job to save you. But here I am reaching out to Inspector General about something going on because these people work over there. That's not funny, man. And then to hear cops in Las Vegas or down here in Phoenix talk about how they're supposed to murder American presidential families, and I'm the one that gets death threats or chased around after, or my vehicle gets hit multiple times, or Progressive Insurance wants to give me the runaround about a bunch of stupid crap. Yeah.